Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rekha Kodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. And today we're going to go into the book of 1 Peter, the 5th chapter. The elders which are among you I exhort, who am also an elder, and a witness of the sufferings of Hamashiach, and also a partaker of the glory that shall be revealed. So Peter is saying here, I'm also a part of this, right? I've suffered, I've witnessed Yahushua suffering, I've partaken of his suffering, which by default means that I'm also going to partake of that glory that's going to be revealed. So exhorting the elders, he's saying here, feed the flock of the Lord that has been entrusted into your care. Feed the flock that is among you, which is in reference to the believers, taking the oversight thereof, okay, being like an overseer and watching out for them, not by constraints, not as though you're forced, but willingly. Do it from the willingness of your heart, not for filthy lucre, not because of greed or money, but of a ready mind, okay, but from like eagerness to serve the Lord. Neither as being lords over God's heritage, but being ensamples to the flock. So don't lord over it, being tyrannical over the Lord's heritage, but rather lead them, by being a good example. And when the chief shepherd shall appear, who is Yahushai, ye shall receive a crown of glory that fadeth not away, because you have been faithful in the things he entrusted you to. Likewise, ye younger, submit yourselves unto the elder. So those that are younger in the faith, be obedient and accept the authority of those that are over you in the faith. Yea, all of you be subject one to another, and be clothed with humility, right? So be humble, right? For God resisteth the proud and giveth grace to the humble. See, those that are proud, the Lord opposes them. But those that are humble, he favors. So be humble. Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of God, that he may exalt you in due time. So don't always try to put yourself, above, try to seek the preeminence all the time, but be humble, right? And let the Lord exalt you, casting all your care upon him, for he careth upon you. So whatever worries, whatever struggles, whatever you're going through, pray to the Lord and let him handle it. Be sober, be vigilant. So be alert, have a clear mind, because your adversary, the one that is coming against you, the devil, as a roaring lion, that's his job, right? As a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. He's like a lion that's going about looking for an opportunity to devour one of you. So you always got to be on guard. And the way he devours is your faith by different events, different opportunities. He creates some drama. He looks for how you react to it, tries to capitalize if you get offended, and he tries to see, is there room that I can use this offense through this event to create malice, to create grudge, to create hatred, and then use that to further overthrow this brother's faith. So you got to be alert. But if you stick to the principles of the Lord and you forgive, you don't let the sun go down on your wrath, for example, he won't have that opportunity. See? So verse 9, whom resist steadfast in the faith, okay, stand firmly against him, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world, right? Remember that the rest of your fellow believers, they're also going through the same and similar things. But the God of all grace, who hath called us unto his eternal glory by Yahushua Hamashiach, after that ye have suffered a while, make you perfect. See? So yes, you have to go through these things, but keep in mind that after the suffering of the laboring for the Lord, he's going to strengthen us. He's going to make us perfect and establish and strengthen and settle you. Okay, he's gonna basically build within you a firm foundation of Yahushua, but it comes through suffering. To him be glory and dominion forever and ever. Amen. By Silvanus, which is Silas, a faithful brother unto you, as I suppose I have written briefly, exhorting and testifying that this is the true grace of God wherein ye stand. All right, so as he says, basically by the help of Silas, he wrote this nice short letter, but is to encourage, to exhort, to testify the true grace of the Lord, and to keep you, strong in the faith of the Lord. The church that is at Babylon, elected together with you, saluteth you, and so doth Marcus, which is Mark, my son. That is his spiritual son. Now, when you go into that word here, Babylon, let's actually look up here. Well, let's look it up here. But it is said to be a code name for Rome, right? It says allegorically of Rome as the most corrupt seat of idolatry in the enemy, and the enemy of Christianity. It's kind of like today, right? We refer to this place as Babylon, but it's really, not called Babylon. So if you look here at another translation like the NLT, right, it says, your sister church here in Babylon sends you greetings, and so does my son Mark. And when you look at it, it says here, Greek, the elect in Babylon. Babylon was probably symbolic for Rome. And verse 14, greet ye one another with a kiss of charity, because we know there were believers at Rome, right? And as we read, going back to First Peter, in the history concerning Peter, it mentioned that he was at Rome. So it says here, greet ye one another with a kiss of charity. Peace be with you, all that are in Hamashiach Yahushai. Amen. And that brings us to the end of the book of First Peter, the 5th chapter, and the entirety of the book of First Peter. Lord willing, that was edifying to the elect. In closing, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Racha Kodash. And until next time, Shalom.